Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela and this is My Precious Yarnery. Not much happening today. I just wanted to go through a few things. Let's start with this. I finished one. Now, I have a question, if this is the right way for you to see. I have one done. It really helped. I think I have it upside down though. Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. But you really can't tell. Now I have to have two. It's not my favorite thing to do. There's so much sewing. I hate sewing. Oh. So this one's gonna go on this one. So everybody can see it. I have another window, so I want two. Should I make it the exact, I'm going to use the same colors, of course, but should I have the flowers the exact, or should I make it different? Like, I just go with it. They match my chair. I'm so excited. Just, oh, there's Bubba. Say hi, Bubba. He's a sweetheart. Do the same, like, so I have a red flower here, do a red flower here, do it the same as this one. Or should I just do it random again? Might as well. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what do you think of that. The shawl. Well, when I start making a shawl for my, well, I try to make anything for myself, I'm always like, oh, well, I'll just frog it, and I don't need it, and I can do just, somebody else might want the yarn, or, you know. Well, so I frogged that one. And then I went and started a new one. And my husband said, don't you dare frog that out. You make that for yourself. You deserve it. And, but I almost did frog it again. I got like a little section done, and I'm like, this is whatever. And he's like, no, you keep going. If you don't like it when it's done, then we'll figure something out. So, this is Bag O' Days. I think it's called the Butterfly Triangle pattern. It's very nice. I love it. I love how it feels. My shoulders get cold, and I get cold, and this is the yarn from Joann's, and you can only get it at Joann's. I'm so happy they started shipping to Canada. It's KC yarn, knit and crochet yarn. It's called Bliss. It's 53% cotton, 34% anti-pill, acrylic, and 13 polyamide. And there's 195 yards per ball. Now this is my second, I'm still on my second ball, but I don't have much left. I have 2 more balls. I think that'll be more than enough. It's a fair size. And I mean, it's just for me and my shoulders. I'm so glad that I'm making it, and bless that man. So, speaking of that man, he saw how upset I was about the yarn because that ball had, that mess of yarn of the Renna had 3 strings in it. And I just like, I just can't do it. I'm gonna have a meltdown. I can't do it. Usually I'm okay, and if it's just one yarn, oh yeah, absolutely, I can do it all day long. Wouldn't even bother me, but there was 3. And I know I'm making such a big deal of it, but I hate wasting money. I hate it, and most of my life I didn't have money. I mean, I had my baby when I was 16. There was some hard times, so I hate it. So this is why I appreciate so much now, because of him. And I wouldn't have all this if it wasn't for him. So he's like, don't worry about it, honey, just order more. It's not, don't worry, it's not that big of a deal. Well, to me it is. Well, he took that yarn, and he's working on that yarn. and he's detangling that yarn, and he's working on a little bit every night while I'm doing this. He's detangling yarn. Oh, I love that man. So yeah, that's my man. So that's enough about him. His head swells. He's a good guy. So I have my last Lovecraft came in, and I was getting really worried about it, and I was trying to find the email and trying to track it. It doesn't look like, can't track things well, and finally it came in today, and that'll be an unboxing for tomorrow, and that's good. I was worried. I just and I know it's coming, and I know it takes a little longer with just regular mail, but I got worried because I mean even the cotton took a long time. Some Lovecraft takes a long time to get up all the way up here to Ontario, I guess. I don't know where. I'll look up where that place is from, and I will get the prices and the duties and what I had to pay for it to get it into Canada. And the prices will probably, I don't know if they'll be in Canadian or US. I'll have to look that up, what we paid, and that it wasn't extreme amount of money for it, but it is, I mean, I love Lovecraft. I love that paint box yarn. It's, but it's a pain in the butt to get up here. Anyways, we'll work on it, and if I like it, then that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I will mix it with my other stuff. If I like the paint box more, then I will just do paint box. Like, who knows? Who knows? I really like the fact that I have a variety of yarn now. There for a while, I only had ice yarns, and then even before that, there was only a couple places where I could get yarn. I never went to Michael's. Michael's was way too expensive. I went to Mary Maxim's, and they have a back room where it's all their cheaper stuff, and I only bought per whip I was doing at the time, per project. And if I ran out of yarn, then it's a 50-50 chance the yarn is still there. So, and even when I went to the main part, if they didn't have my colors, that was like a 75 more chance it'd be there. But it got nerve-wracking, and I get upset. Like, I have this project that I'll show you when it comes in. I finally found. Now they still sell it. It's a Premier yarn. They still sell it, but they never sold the color, and I couldn't find the color. And I'm like, and I didn't understand how. Like, this just happened in January. This is before all this happened, and I couldn't finish the project, and it's been sitting there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna frog it, and maybe I can find something else to go with it. And it's a Premier yarn. It's a cake yarn, Premier, and it's the first time I've ever worked with Premier. I'm sure of it. So I finally found it, and I finally ordered it, and then so see, 1 week it's there, 1 week it's not. Like, so it gets on my nerves. I'd like to have something. So this, I know what I got. I know what I can make out of it. And I like to mix my colors up. But even if I don't mix my colors up and even if I make a full blanket in one color, I have enough. And back then, I didn't know much about yarns. I didn't know what needle I had to use or anything like that. So I don't remember what needle I was using with this yarn. So I might either play with it or just frog the whole thing and do a different project out of this whole yarn, because altogether now I think there's 4 cakes to it, or 5 cakes, something like that. But I only needed 1 more cake and to finish it. And I remember getting it for a friend of mine. One of the fire couples were having a baby, and I wanted to do this, and it really upset me that I couldn't find the yarn and to finish this blankie for the baby. But that's okay. I finally found it, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how it's gonna go. So yeah, so tomorrow there's an unboxing of Lovecraft. What else is going on? I think that's all that's going on right now. I had 2 birthday parties this weekend, so I didn't get much done of crocheting wise, but I did get this done, and I love it. And I love the mixing of the different colors. I think it's perfect for my yarnery. It's perfect, and it matches my chairs, and it's going to go in this window so everybody can see it. I am preparing. The Ice Yarns has new yarn again. It has some new cakes that came out. So I am preparing an order. If you don't know, it takes me about a week or so, sometimes longer, to put an order in. I am doing that, in the process of that. That is going in this week, that order, because I want to be able to get the yarns and feel them and that. And I've talked about what I feel like cakes in my yarnery anyways. I like them. I love the colors. I enjoy them. But when I'm doing custom blankets, which that's what I usually do, custom orders, they want solid colors, even if I mix and match the solid colors. So I don't usually put cakes in here. But, oh well. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do something with it. I always, something always comes to mind. And so I'm going to be doing that this week. And I think that's it. I have a couple more orders coming in, and I'm waiting for them. I don't have much patience. At least with Ice Yarns. That's another thing with Ice Yarns. I know where they are at all times. It tells me exactly where my yarn is and exactly when it's going to be here, especially if they do UPS. So, yes. And so I'm still waiting on my knit picks, because I really want to start doing that. So I'm waiting on that. Yeah. And there's a Hirschner's. Yeah. There's another Hirschner's. That's okay. It'll come. I need to stop. I need to have patience. Oh, please let me have some patience. So anyways, I just wanted you to know all that. I'll be doing the unboxing tomorrow. I had to go pick it up from the post office, which is fine. It's just on the other side of town for me, and this town's small, so it's not that big of a deal. And then that's where I pay my duties and taxes, right there. Pay it right there. They don't call me. I don't have to put it on my credit card. I can just pay it right there. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. I love it. Let me know what you think. Tell me if you think I should make the colors exactly the same and put them in well, I'm going to use the same colors, but if I put the flowers the same spots as this one, and then they'd be matching, or I just go on and put it together, and any way it goes. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Yeah, so remember, Ice Yarns is coming in. I had a couple requests to get a couple things, or have asked if I've had it. I'm ordering it in. And the cakes are cotton, so that's nice. I'm not affiliated with Ice Yarns. I'm not affiliated with anybody, so yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. I will see you tomorrow. Lot going on soon. Once all my orders come in, there's going to be so much to talk about or complain about. Who knows? Okay, it's all in good fun, right? And it's a learning experience. That's what I think. It's a learning experience, and I'm learning. I learned a lot, and I'm still learning. And that's all. Like, we're winging it here. Are we ever? Okay, guys, I hope you have a great day. I will see you soon. Goodbye.